Hello, everyone. This is Kiki Strickland, the former matchmaker and dating coach, who now is the founder of Friendship Mixers, which is a women's organization that promotes healthy female friendships and provides opportunities for you to make new friends. I wanted to talk to you today about a person that I've been hearing a lot about recently on social media, and seems like he has a large following. He talks about Black women in dating a lot, the state of relationships. So I looked him up, and I watched several of his videos on YouTube the other night just to get a feel of what his teaching is. And while it was entertaining, it made me laugh a little bit. Some of it I got angry at. I had to just evaluate, what's going on here. Is this someone that women should actually be looking to learn about their relationships, like a dating coach? And what I would encourage you to do, because I don't like to bash anyone. And one of the things about him is that I think he's coming from the wrong spirit. It's one thing to actually be giving truth and knowledge. And some of the things that he says probably is true, but the spirit behind which he is delivering the information is definitely not good. It's kind of like, for those of us who are believers and have the Holy Spirit, a witness in our hearts about things that we may be doing, hearing, seeing, listening to. You might be getting some kind of, I don't actually feel comfortable with this. For example, there are lots of TV shows out there, lots of movies that a lot of people like and promote and talk about. And when you watch those, you might kind of get a check like, yeah, that was entertaining, but how do I actually feel now that it's over? I will give you an example of something for me. When American Horror Story came out on FX years ago, and I kind of liked that horror genre a little bit. I like suspense, really, psychological thrillers. But anyway, when American Horror Story came out, Angela Bassett was on it, and season after season, they just seemed to come out with these really far out storylines, and people were loving it. And I think it was even nominated for some Emmys or some awards because it's well done. But I remember that first season that I watched a couple of the episodes. The first episode was great. The second episode, I kind of got a check. I was like, something is making me feel a little weird. So I didn't watch that. I told myself, don't watch any more of that. Then the second season came out. It was a totally different plot line. And I watched a couple of episodes of that, and I got that same check. And it was just, it felt defiling. Like, why do you have to see the knife go into the person's chest and then come back out with blood dripping down? It's like gratuitous, over the top violence that is unnecessary and doesn't serve you or anybody else. Like, why? It just, no. So listening to Kevin Samuels, again, while some of the things that he says probably does have some truth to it, that mean-spirited talk down to women, hang up on women, cursing at them. And just, if you are a believer, I don't think that you could actually be comfortable watching him. So that's what I'll say, regardless of whether it's true or not. It kind of was like that Howard Stern shock jock value, saying things that kind of like, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that Kevin Samuel said that to that woman. So just watch what you're feeding in And if you're coming away not feeling uplifted, not feeling inspired, not feeling hope, then it's probably not something that you want to keep supporting. Regardless of him having 1 million followers or 1 million views on things, that doesn't mean that it actually serves you. By contrast, though, R.C. Blakes, who is another person on YouTube, has many videos on relationships. When I watch him, I feel inspired, uplifted, like I learned something. You know, it's a total different feeling after hearing him. So if you're weighing both of them, think about what your spirit is telling you and how you feel after listening to them. R.C. Blakes is actually a pastor, and I don't think I even knew that when I first started listening to him. He's married. Sometimes he has his wife on there, and both of them together just spit out all of this great encouragement and knowledge on relationships, on marriage, on dating. So again, pay attention to who you're listening to, what you're feeding in, how you feel afterwards, and what you've actually gained, if anything. So I called this Kevin Samuels versus R.C. Blakes because I want you to actually do your own study. If you listen to Kevin Samuels, if you don't even know who I'm talking about, then don't even think about it anymore. Forget it. He's not even someone that I would say go Google. But if you are one that has been following him and you never heard of R.C. Blakes, or even Stephen Lavoisier, he's pretty good too. He's younger and I like his take on things. And I believe that he's a believer because of some of the things he says, especially about celibacy. So check those two people out. If you follow Kevin Samuels and you haven't heard of R.C. Blakes or Stephen Lavoisier, Stephen Speaks, I think is the name of his YouTube channel. And he has some books out there on relationships and dating. Then check the two of them out and compare just, what you think. All right. Again, this is Kiki Strickland, former matchmaker and dating coach, now founder of Friendship Mixers at friendshipmixers.com. Hope this has been helpful to you. Thanks for listening and talk to you soon.